Okay, let's see. What do we have? Don't think there's anything in terms of hero augments. We can do an expedition. Can play rogue for the first fight. While we get rid of the TF2 star. Can also throw in the Leona technically, but we shall see. Expedition 33. Yeah. Okay, so this means Radiant item. Radiant item usually means mech, but mech doesn't make for the best tubers, so maybe there's something else we can do. So we saw it was augmented power. That tells me it's not a prismatic in 3-2. Not a prismatic in 3-2. Silver or gold? Gold could be Z, and then it could be like a Radiant Shojin or a Radiant Eon. That's possible. When does the set end? It's middle of July is PBE for 18. I think in total the set is like, I mean it's 7 patches, 2 weeks per patch, so it's 14 weeks total. But as always, like you have to sort of like count the PBE time as well. So the last patch for a set means it's PBE for set 18. So all in all, it's middle of July. This guy is doing anima, yeah. Okay, we need to think a little bit. What do we want to do with the Radiant item? Any comps we want to play? Love to play some more Urgot carry. I love Urgot, but we don't have the setup for it. No, that's not true, Cauldron. That's not true at all. The sets vary considerably in length. The winter set is the longest set with 8 weeks, and some of not 8 weeks, sorry. The winter set is the longest set because it has 8 patches.
There is mischief in the stars. Also gas clouds. They smell like
This kind of one is a bit interesting. So yeah, the winter set is the longest because it has 8 patches, and the patches are longer than 2 weeks. Like the first patch of the winter set is like almost 4 weeks. That makes the winter set the longest. The summer set is like medium. I think it's like 8 patches per 2 weeks. And the spring set is the shortest with 7 patches per 2 weeks. But there's quite the difference between set length. And because the winter set tends to have the highest amount of the winter set has the highest player base and has the longest duration. That's why it's always considered like the big esports set as well, where they put the big tournaments in. Rod versus Cloak. Maybe I should have went for Jeweled here on the Fizz in hindsight. Everybody went Zoraka? No. Maybe enough people didn't go Zoraka here. How many people need to go Zoraka for the money? 5 players. 5 players went Zoraka, rip. And I get a pocket recomp, really? Well, I can actually get a 2-star tier 2 unit, pocket recomp, and then send it into the expedition. That is technically possible.
Artifacts have been fine. Artifacts have been really not that big a deal. They have not been the hot story. They're good. You can make them work, but there's also ones that aren't as good.
There's also, we could technically play Zoe carry with the Arbiter that we have. We have a decent Arbiter with dealing damage 10 times, gain AP. That's one of the better ones. And we can give Zoe like a Radiant Mana generator maybe. I mean, Radiant Morello would have been fine as well. Zoe seems to like Shojin, Morello, Void. Jeweled Morello, Void. Jeweled Morello, Void. Could do Radiant. No, I think it's a Radiant tank item always.
A solid giggle should do the trick.
Yeah, I think it's a Radiant tank item. Probably, I don't know, Stoneplate, Steadfast, Visage. We'll see. I mean, the opener could be worse. Doing alright.
A solid giggle should do the trick.
Pocket recomp. I mean, there's always a chance for get a 3-star tier 1 and then use pocket recomp on it for a 3-star tier 2 and try to play around that. Yoyo wears auto chess, you mean Anima Nexus? I've actually recently checked if there was any news, but nope, they have released 0 news since the since the closed beta that they've done.
Feel the sun's glory.
The machine is ready.
Actually curious. Is there... Is Radiant Morello actually... Yeah, Radiant Morello Zoe is actually the best performing one. Interesting. So maybe it was Shojin Morello Void build and we Radiant the Morello. Well, it's too late for that now.
They'll have to get through me.
I mean, I wouldn't mind using the pocket recomp just to accelerate the expedition. But I would need a 2-star tier 2 unit for that. Could be Echo? No Echo. Horizon, Lichbane. Lichbane Fizz is nice. It's not Mountain Lulu. Maybe I want to try Lichbane Fizz this game.
Yeah, I think I'm done here. Let's go next.
I'm not done here. Wait, let me try. I mean, maybe it's a Fizz Kaiser reroll. It's Jeweled Nashor Lichbane, no sustain. I mean, I haven't really played a lot of Kaiser Fizz, so maybe. We have a decent setup for it.
My eyes are open.
Okay, so it's Kaiser, Fizz, Horn, Rast, Karma, Riven, Meepsy, Ramos.
smell like that.
So this would be 8 gold, right, into expedition. And then we can finish it with a tier 2 after.
May I jump in?
Any comms where you can but they can force? I mean, mech is pretty forceable, I would say. Hello, Ashraf. And hello, Milara. You're doing fine. How will they nerf it? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty easy to... They could remove that it gives you a 3 cost at the beginning. They could nerf the loot table. Lots of different ways to nerf it. I think I prefer left. That gives me... Yeah, left side is better. Because left side is Nashor, IE. And YouTubers found, mate, this is for my first game. Although this game has the potential for a tuber, I don't mind what I'm seeing here. Although this reminds me, like, what should be my radiant here? I wonder where we at. Oh, we only need a 2 cost, you know? Okay.
Let's go.
Thoughts on what should be the radiant? In this comp, we have Shojinai, Striker, Kaiser, Jeweled, Nashor, Steadfast Horse. Yeah, I'm thinking Nashor as well. Although a tank item wouldn't hurt. Could also do a Radiant Thieves for Riven. I guess it's Radiant Nashor. Radiant Sunfire is also fine. But we want to play around the Fizz if possible, right? Okay. Bard and a Jhin. Well, Mr. Fizz, I wish you best of luck in your endeavors. Do we wanna... There's like Even Shroud, but there's also Ionic, that's also Shojin. Okay. Actually, it lines up pretty nicely. There's a lot of like one auto into old situations here. It's still Fizz 1-star after all. Yeah, seems fine. Okay. What do we need right now? There's Meepsy, Riven, Ramos, Karma. We could do Jhin, and I mean, well, could do Bard instead of Meepsy technically. And I could, yeah, I actually could keep both. I just realized I could do Jhin instead of Karma and Bard instead of Meepsy. It's less frontline, but no Shojin.
No fear.
Considering what the Fizz has here, I think I kind of like the Ionic here. So Kaiser, Bear, let's do this.
Here we go!
So we could do this, and then...
Let us begin.
I won't back down.
Then this, right? I mean, that Fizz is pretty terrifying. Lichbane, Radiant, Nashor, Jewel, that's one terrifying Fizz. I mean, keep in mind, like, Jhin gives me Eradicator, which is nice. Like, normally, let's see, this is supposed to give you Meeple with Voyager, and then you get the Voyager from Karma. I like healing orbs a lot because Fizz doesn't have Hand of Justice here. So Fizz healing himself with healing orbs is something I definitely can utilize. I wanna... like there's like an Ornn pair and a Raz pair that I would love to finish if I can. Before we go into... Okay. I want to go deeper than that. I mean, it would have been nice to have a bit more upgraded front line, but it is what it is. Okay. I mean, Mortar is Conduit, but Conduit isn't really that important. Like, I think the Eradicator is more important than Conduit here. How does Ornn passive work? I mean, you get one of these 8 items, and if his item slots are filled, he's just gonna transform one of the items that he has into a Radiant instead. Wow, look at that Fizz here. Nah, but this Fizz is crazy. Okay. Guys, I think we may have cooked here. That Fizz just annihilated the enemy team. Yeah, Healing Orbs was a great choice. Oof, and that's 2-star. We still have a 3-star power spike. Okay, very much looking... Dude, I find way more Kaisers than Fizz. Okay, let's see. What do we have here, by the way? This is a Vex build. Nami... L3. Nami. And we got a Radiant Field Mech. No Stoneplate though. Okay, let's see how we're doing against the Belvev. Okay, yeah, I think we have something here. Yeah, the shame is like we're pretty far away from the tanks. We don't have an Ornn 2-star and a Raz pair. But we're gonna get there.
We did kind of want to remove a little bit of those, I'll call them Leduc shenanigans.
We have Cloak, Belt, Crit, no Tears. Could do Even Shroud to help out the Kaiser. Although I have to say, considering my damage split, I don't think I want an Even Shroud here. Random boon. Do I want the Soraka boon? Get HP back? Nah, let's Gamba. Let us Gamba. Okay, Mr. Fresh, what do you got for me? D4 units. Gain a copy of a 4-cost you own and 3 gold. That is useless. Because I don't own any. Do I do this? Fine, I'll do it. Also, I could do IE Dev play Jhin, but... It's a pretty scary Nami, although I don't like the Radiant Jewel there. But it might still be strong enough to beat me. Yeah, the mech actually tanked the Fizz pretty nicely. I don't care about Sniper here. This Jhin barely matters. This Jhin isn't even supposed to be part of this group. He's supposed to be a Kama. But I just got the legendaries from Expedition, which is why I'm playing them for now.
Your move, Leduc.
Uncontested is like on Rust. We need 3-star Fizz. We need a lot of things. We need 3-star frontliners first and foremost. Curious if I'm gonna get stuck on that Leona. What's the Arbiter? Nah, I'm not contested on anything. But there's not that much tier 3 role in this lobby. So the pool isn't really being thinned out. This is like a Shojin with a Hand of Justice. Whatever.
Now this I like.
Last two, finally. Oh no, it's also, I mean, we can do Shojin double IE as well. Or we do double Shojin. Just realized. It's Ramos instead of Bard, maybe. I feel like the Bard hasn't really been doing all that much, and the Bastion is pretty important. Whatever. I can't wait to see how this looks with Fizz. Like, this is Fizz 2-star, man. This is already so ridiculous. At least we made progress on the Ornn. That's nice. 1 Ornn, 1 Fizz, and I think we're good to go. And we finally found the Ramos.
Fear me.
Yay! Whew. That's gonna be fun. That is gonna be one terrifying Fizz.
I won't back down.
Okay, we can start going 8 now. Let's see, Mr. Fizz 3 against the Fiora 2. Oh my god, his damage is already... unfortunately has to walk a bit. he had to walk a bit here and he got CC'd, but yeah, the Kaiser's also having fun. I think this might be one of the first times I'm actually playing this comp, I'm not joking. I pretty much never played this comp. Wait, what did I get? Oh, I got rerolls. Yeah, and the 3 stars. Woo! Kaiser did damage, Gross Fizz had to walk too much? Yeah. Oh, that is looking absolutely terrifying right now. Okay, that guy should be no problemo. Okay, Declaw Leona. Yeah, you're dead. Wah. Okay, I think we're in a good spot. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Right now, I think the only thing missing is Riven, right? But it honestly doesn't matter that much. I think I want tank items. Maybe it's just Stoneplate here. It's also like Steadfast, Visage.
The time to talk is over.
I'm gonna move the Steadfast, I think. It's like the Steadfast for me is like the least important item to be Radiant. Like these three, Radiant is great. Ionic has increased range. Steadfast is an insanely good Radiant tank item. And Sunfire is nice. Oh, Fizz struggles to heal. Ooh, Fizz actually struggles to heal against the mech. But Kai'Sa is there to pick up the slack. And that's why you need all three. Great set for Lichbane holders. Yeah, definitely. I mean, Riven is nice, Fizz is nice, Sona is nice. I can see Gwen being good as well. Yeah, we didn't have enough units to heal. I wonder if we should like swap sides. Against him I want to be on the right side, but might have to swap sides at some point. Also, what's our take on Eradicator versus Voyager? Voyager would be a bit of damage amp and a shield for the front line. Eradicator gives us the 10% armor and MR debuff. I mean, Fizz still struggles a bit to survive, I will say that. Like, I'm surprisingly dependent on Kai'Sa. This Kai'Sa is pulling her weight. I do have to admit this Kai'Sa is pulling her weight. Without her, I would probably not be able to win a lot of these fights. So I think I want to try swapping sides for a bit and see how that goes. I mean, we could also skip the Riven, ignore the 80 AP buff, and play like a Mighty Mech for Voyager. It's also an option. If we feel like we're missing... Depends how much like Rogue you want to add. From 2 to 3 Rogue is only... It's like 1380 AP. Osh instead of Jeweled, what? But then, nah, that's not a good idea. We took healing orbs for a reason. Like for example, we could Mighty Mech here.
The time for talk is over.
And now we get like the 2 Voyager in. Because we don't have Rast 3, I might be more interested in adding more frontliners than adding more rogues. Yeah, I think I like this one more. I'd rather have more frontliners than more rogues. Because we have like 0 items for Riven anyway. I will admit I'm a little bit impressed by this Kai'Sa. Like, the Fizz is cool and everything, but without this Kai'Sa I'd be toast. Okay, let's see if we can find a Mighty Mech 2. The only difference between 2 and 3 Rogue is 1380 in AP. The game definitely wants to give me... Oh, Ramos 2 is also missing, I just realized. It's also something we should be prioritizing. Missed Ribbon 3-star, my bad. Yeah, the even Shroud ended up being a good play, I agree. Poor Fizz, man. He's getting CC'd, like, he's definitely getting CC'd a lot, but there's not really much I can do about that. That is one ridiculous damage. Well, do we really care about Karma though? Like, I don't think we care. I think we rather have Eradicator than 3 Voyager. I think the Eradicator is worth more. Would like a Mighty Mech too, but odds aren't great. Is there a mech? There's still a mech player here. It's like 3 mechs. I mean, it's funny that she hasn't shown yet. Oh, I see. Come on, time to snack that juicy LeBlanc. HP Arbiter, that should be easy peasy. If he doesn't get CC'd for 10 years. No, get the LeBlanc. I said it before and I'll say it again. HP Arbiter is useless.
Nobody escapes.
Oh, there's Karma. Wait, I need a better thumbnail. Okay. Mech is still alive, so we have to wait for Mech 2. He's level 8. He was trying Aurelian 3, but that's not happening. The thing is, like, HP in the backline is just, it just doesn't do anything. It lets your LeBlanc survive for 1 second longer. That's never gonna decide the outcome of a fight. That is, let's see. Oh my, Lichbane is currently 55 AP, 10 attack speed, and 700 damage. Oof. 700 damage. No mech here. Yeah, you can get the Elder. Wait, you copied the Elder Dragon? You mean they got it through Bard after a PvE round? That's intended. Getting it to 2-star right now? I don't know. Somebody said you can't copy it with 7 meeple and you can't use large dupes on it. So I think the only way to have a higher tier Elder Dragon is Bard 3-star. And is that GG already? Nah. Although he might forfeit. Is he gonna play that one out? I'm surprised. He has no 3-star win con. No, Eradicator is percentage as well, by the way. It's 10%, it's not flat. The way it's calculated is that if a guy has 100 armor on MR and you have like 30%, then it's 30% of 100 and then it's 10% of whatever's left of that number. So, but it doesn't matter because the only thing where it actually matters is the calculation of flat versus percentage. And the way that's calculated is that flat comes first. So if you have a lot of flat reduction, then it means the... if you have a lot of flat reduction, it means that the percentage becomes less efficient. Come on, get the Nami. No! Why does he always go to the left? I hate this. Man, that Kaiser was out for blood as well. GG!